All right. We're calling a meeting today of the 6 SynthCorp CEOs to discuss the bottom line and our plans for future expansion. Who wants to read the minutes? Father Jebediah?
Oh, well, I do declare it is my pleasure, and let us start with a roll call. Starting with our good President E. Edison.
Here.
And then next up, Vice President Conroy.
Here.
And the good General Disarray. Of course, the ever-prestigious man in the tricorn hat.
Present.
Mr. Dark.
Yes.
Your hair.
Yes.
Okay. And of course, there's little old me, Father Jebediah. And I am here. And of course, our first order of business is that little old pesky box that our good friend, the man in the tricorn hat over here, quote-unquote lost to those pesky little pirates. And Hat, how is that going?
Smoothly. All according to plan. They don't suspect a thing. That's wonderful news. Good to hear. And the experiment, I'm guessing, is proceeding as planned. Oh, yes. Every step in order. Every variable accounted for. Soon the power of the box will be limitless.
Yes, and speaking of power, next up on the agenda is this little old moon that we have now circling around our little planet. Do you have any information on this, General Disarray?
It seems to be somehow tied to that book we had the Mad Doctor working on some time ago that disappeared. Both the book and the Mad Doctor going MIA a few months ago. And I'm thinking, and a lot of my contacts are saying, that it has something to do with the Blood God of Destruction, that new type of power source that we've been postulating could exist. Ted, is there anything you got to add to that, Hat? Ted Hut? Oh, most definitely. It was those pirates, and it is the Blood God. I have Aqua and Maroon researching it as we speak. I concur.
As do I. I think we could all be in agreement on that one. A new power source. Just think of the heights we could reach with that, Mr. President.
I'm salivating just thinking about it.
Well, do try not to make a mess, but I do see how you feel. It is, quite tempting, and I'm sure I could easily spin the narrative to my flock in Morningstar to where they wouldn't give it no second mind.
This is why you're one of my number ones, Jebediah.
Well, I do declare, boss. And I do declare, and I will declare that it is just but a harmless new space station. And I'm sure Vice President Conroy and Oasis Station would back us up on that one, wouldn't you, Vice President? Oh, most definitely. Just a bit of construction on Oasis Station to add in a new golf course or two.
Brilliant plan, fellas. And soon, with the power source from both the goddess of life and the god of destruction, combined with the power source from the box itself, we'll be nigh unstoppable, if not invincible. And we'll all be super rich and control everything.
Yes, Mr. President, we are all very excited, but that is not the only thing on the docket. We still have more to discuss. There is the matter of the production of the dragons, and I think we should be focusing on the prismatic dragon now that we have all these wonderful new power sources. Now try and calm down, boss. Calm down. We're all very excited.
Oh, I just can't help myself. I'm so incredibly evil.
Quite all right, quite all right. And with these newfound power sources, we could no doubt finally power a prismatic dragon. Perhaps even a whole fleet of them. And how would production on that look, General Disarray?
10 Hut. I'll put them in overtime. They're already in overtime. I'm gonna put Black City in quadruple, triple, whatever the next one after triple is, or quadruple or whatever, overtime. They was working 80 hours a week, but now I'm gonna bring them up to 150 hours a week. And I don't even know if there's 150 hours in a week, but they're gonna be working 150 hours a week, round the clock. 10 Hut.
I also have scientists conducting experiments at Aquan Maroon in regards to the prismatic dragons. Many test subjects have I lined up. From Trebuchet, no one will miss the unwanted.
And next up on the docket are the sinister schemes of Mr. Dark. And how are your sinister schemes going, Mr. Dark? Yes. And that, yes, is as to accords to your sinister scheming. Yes. Excellent. Mr. Dark, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. And finally, last but certainly not least, and how is the progress at Oasis Station going with the orbital death ray, Vice President Conroy? Quite swimmingly. Your average citizen just thinks it's scheduled maintenance, and once it's completed, we can finally crush Cragstone. Ow. I'm biting my lip just thinking about it.
And nothing can stop us now, boys. We are the future, and we will take it all. We'll take it all and give nothing back.
And that, my fine gentlemen, has been the quarterly Synth Corp executive meeting. Be sure to tip your waitresses.